Actually, hold on. Yep. Alright, thanks for picking up. I have things to talk to you in person. Yeah. Very recently. Alrighty. See you there. Bye. Okay. New safe house is good.
Hey, Saber. You alive in there?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Damn it, looks like the... Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
I also forgot that too, and I also forgot that I installed the microphone so I could hear you, but you can't hear me.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, what's up?
I just wanted to see how you're doing after all that.
Yeah, I'm good. Business as usual.
Oh, good. Did you hear anything about, the loot we got yet? Or is that all still being processed?
It's probably being processed. It was a lot.
Oh. Yeah. Sure, A1's probably gonna be the first I hear from anyway once it's all done. At least for his part.
Yeah. I mean, currently, my plan is to, contact, you know, Zero, or whatever we want to call him. As he should know about this in case, you know, anyone traces it back to us.
Yeah, of course.
So, I'm obviously not going to do it over the phone. I've set up a meeting with him, tomorrow, since he's a bit ways out.
Yeah. Remind me what Zero is. Was that the protocol droid you were talking about,
No,
or is this a completely different
Unit
agent?
0 is, the main one.
Ah.
Since I'm doing the numerical system.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
How many numericals do you have so far?
Let's see. I mean, ones that actually accepted it, like official, let's say call them agents, I believe 57?
7.
I think. I might have been counting wrong. I don't have the list, saved in case it gets stolen.
Of course.
So. And then there's other contacts that aren't officially part of it. Hey, Clark. Hey, man. Haven't seen you since we left the Vector. Haven't seen you since we left the Star Destroyer.
Taking mental.
Yeah. We did some cool stuff recently that we shouldn't talk about in this corridor.
Yep, into my office we go.
Yeah. And do you want to go in my office? Since it's soundproof?
Oh, yeah, I guess we could do that.
Oh, hey, 79. Come into my office.
Hey, everyone come to the office.
Alright, welcome.
Yeah, it's been a bit since I've been in here.
Alright.
Don't cough on the droid.
I'm covered. I'm wearing a helmet. Fuck me.
Yeah, has Snow met
Still.
Clark?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering who the fuck that guy is.
Oh, he's an old
Old
friend of Boss's. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave the introduction
Yeah.
sheet.
He was one of our replacements when we went missing.
Damn, they replaced us that fast.
Hey, do you remember Prex?
Basically.
Yeah, what about him?
He joined up.
Yeah, he's been joined up. He's been fucking A1's fuck off mercenary group. For quite
Yeah,
a
but
while.
he's been to this base. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been conscripted.
He's fully in. That's not what we're here to talk about.
Okay, so what is it?
Alright. Dax, if you will.
Well, just recently, we got away with a pretty damn big heist. I'm wondering, how many of you have heard of the planet Ilum?
Ilum.
Yeah.
Yes, I do believe so.
Well,
Never.
We were there.
well. Oh,
Yes, I'm being sarcastic.
yeah. Well, anyway, we just went there recently. Managed to get a pretty big haul, kyber crystals.
Huh? Interesting.
They really made us work for it too, though. The outpost we raided, well, quote-unquote outpost, it was a heavily defended stronghold. Or at least a big, it wasn't quite as heavily defended as a stronghold, but it was still, it had 2 AT-ATs guarding it, several companies of ATSTs, and countless stormtroopers. And that was only on the surface. Not to mention a full mortar system on what seemed like just a hangar base buried in the snow.
Yeah.
And there was also, I think, at least 4, maybe 6 scouting towers that they were keeping out. We had to take each one of those out one by one just to keep from getting our asses sniped off. But once we got underground, we saw way more than just stormtroopers. They had Compnor, they had Shadow, ISB. The gang was all there pretty much. To top it all off, a Royal Guard tried to stop us in the final stretch. We ended up having to, we ended up having to fight him off. Oh yeah, not to mention, Snow, do you remember Dylan? You know, the big scary robot with the sword.
There were like 8 big scary robots with a sword.
There was other models on there.
Yeah.
Oh, are you talking about that one? Oh, that Dylan. Yeah, I know about him.
Yeah. We ended up fighting his upgraded brethren
Oh,
in that
fuck.
station too.
That sounds like absolute hell. That
It
guy
was.
fucking
Yeah,
demolished
there-
people.
Yeah, there was a version that was very nimble and held a rifle. Another one, which had a huge laser minigun. And then finally,
Bartlett.
a massive one that was a walking tank. It was comparable to Mart.
What's this guy know about?
Huh?
And Clark is...
Happened.
Clark was... I mean, are you talking about... What are you talking about?
That thing. You know, the thing that happened, pretty big, supposed dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
I
of course
was-
he'd know about us supposedly being dead. He was
Yeah,
there to
but did,
replace
like-
us.
I'm more talking about, like, do you know what happened?
You should.
I was given a very brief summary.
Boss, he's one of Boss's, like, most trusted.
Yeah, he should be fine.
Okay. Just making sure, because if I fucking say some classified shit and then we have to kill this guy, I'm gonna
And
feel
I
bad.
think most classified things can be said in here. Because I wouldn't invite
Yeah.
him in if he wasn't.
I guess.
Oh yeah, the last one, the Phase 3, that one was a walking tank. It was a mart-sized, just huge frame of armor, and it had huge guns for hands, basically. Like, it took us several minutes just to will that thing's armor down. Oh yeah, also, it was as nimble as the Phase 2 I was talking about. Damn near nightmare. But hey, made it through alright, and not only did we get the Kyber crystals, but A1 also got a Royal Guard TIE fighter and a nice set of armor from the guy.
Epic. Always love to see
Addition
it.
to the main bounty. Got like 75% of the crates.
Yeah, at least, I think it was, what, 20 tons, I think that was. That line.
Also, wasn't there Inquisitor troopers there? And the Red Trooper? You Red Troopers.
Oh yeah, those guys. They were there as well.
Yeah.
Seemed like there was, I think, 2 or 3 squads of them. Or just one big squad. But for a place like Ilum, I guess it makes sense.
Is that all for Ilum? Have we fully explained it?
I believe so. That's all the details I remember anyway.
Alright. You all remember Hopper? Except for Clark, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Alright, Clark. Hopper is an old friend of mine, clone veteran, currently a lieutenant colonel in the Empire serving Death Squadron. He gives me some information sometimes.
I just got a message.
Oh.
I finally got my query returned on the logistics hall, and they said we actually got way more than we needed.
Nice.
So, mission accomplished.
Alright. So, Snow and 79 don't know this, but right beforehand, when we were planning to head to Ilum, we received word that the Empire and Hopper found the rebel base on a planet called Hoth. So, basically they went there, and I've received word that a lot of rebels escaped, which is unfortunate, but a lot of them died too.
So the war's not
let's
quite
hope.
over yet.
No.
Well, let's hope if this is getting close to the end.
Yes.
Getting sick of running into those cowards.
Apparently they had an ion cannon. Yes.
That must be a pretty big loss.
So,
Losing that base.
our contact within the rebellion has survived, which is good. He escaped with the others. And Dax, do you remember that engineer, Amos Castor?
Yeah, the guy who faked his own death to get away from us. What about him?
He was
The
on
guy I
Hoth.
tried killing. Bad fuck. I knew I had a good suspicion to cut him in half.
Wait, what did you just say? I didn't hear that.
Oh, and apparently Snow
Was that the one
nearly
that
killed
like,
Amos.
slipped out of our grasp right before we could get that bounty on him?
No. He used to be one of our engineers before he, I guess, faked his death and
different
disappeared. He was on Yavin and survived that, apparently. But we may not have to worry about him. Louis says he is probably dead. Apparently he got blasted by an AT-AT
Oh, well, that's good news, I suppose.
and was left behind. It looks like he was sort of alive when he last saw him.
Whatever was left of him.
Probably died soon after.
Most likely, I've heard that that planet is quite terrible to be on when it gets quite colder there.
Also,
Well, hey, there's nothing I like more than a problem that solves itself.
yeah. Also, Dax, do you remember the Admiral of the Executor? I think we talked about him a while back.
Talking about Ozzel?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that old buzzard up to?
Well, he's rotting in a grave.
Oh. Pissed
Yeah.
off the wrong people, or did he get shot
He
by the
he
Ion
exited
cannon?
out of hyperspace too close and got executed.
That explains why their ion cannon was able to fire.
Yes. Also, so now his successor is an Admiral Piet.
To have heard of him.
Also, apparently they also had a shield in the base. Like a big shield. So they had to invade on the ground.
Must have been a
Pretty
heck of a
advanced
spectacle.
tech for a base.
Well, assuming they found
Rebels
this,
were really putting their all into this one.
assuming they found this right after they left Yavin, or probably sometime, possibly before then. They had about 2 or 3 years. Oh,
Still, a planetary shield generator is no small feat.
yeah. Looks like it could be salvaged, and it has. Looks like it was powered by a Praetor 2 power core. Yeah, Hopper got back to me yesterday. He said that his squad suffered no losses.
Oh, well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Imagine a battle like that being a meat grinder for front lines.
Oh, apparently Piet used to be on the Ad Monitor. Also, if you see another me returning, please direct it to me.
Is that copy of yours out and about again?
Well, I merged with that one, but I made another one because, you know, the call from Vader.
Oh, so you sent that to go over.
Vader wanted me to do some bounty hunting with a bunch of famous bounty hunters, so I sent a copy of me over, since I should probably do my duties here simultaneously.
Oh.
Look at this.
Check the hull in it.
Nice.
We'll all be.
Thrawn.
Yeah.
Important position to get promoted to, also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Must
Way
be
up
an
there.
interesting individual.
Should work out for us, unless he has other duties.
Yeah, unless this guy's some insane mastermind.
Well, I don't know about
Hey.
insane, but he is a mastermind.
Well, hey, work will come to us when it comes. That's pretty much all I
Yeah.
can say about that. All we gotta do is just keep an eye out for opportunities.
Hold on. My probes are picking out unusual signals around base. Not signals, readings.
What do you mean?
Is global warming happening? Because the temperature around
Boreas?
the temperature around base is higher than it should be.
By how much?
What?
Let me check.
This place has always been a frigid wasteland from what I could tell. That's concerning.
Well, it didn't used to be this cold. At least not every patch of it used to be this cold. There were some warmer patches.
Mm-hmm. We've entered an ice age.
Who knows? Maybe we're exiting that ice age.
I should go outside to get better readings.
Agreed.
Alright, if any of you tells anyone else without, like, Dax and I's permission about anything we said here, I'll kill you.
Okay. Keep to myself anyway.
It's raining.
Yeah,
What the
but Snow, even if we
Wait,
can't
what?
kill you, you won't get to be in our fancy meetings anymore. You won't want to give that up, would you? What the?
I'm not sure if in my memory banks I've actually seen rain on this planet.
It was, like, in the greener
Internal
parts
temperature.
before the
Why
great
is it-
cooling.
Temperature reading says it's
For the
noticeably
fucking
warmer
place?
out here.
Is that
For the fucking
exactly
ice
what
age,
it
was
says?
able to rain, but now it's
This is
not.
gonna. Oh man, this is gonna become humidity soon enough. I'm gonna need to set up my suit for that.
Oh shit.
Well, hey, at least we droids can't rust.
Do we have weather probes? Specifically designed to predict the
I'm
weather?
actually unsure of that.
I mean, for a
Every
place
must.
like Boreas, I imagine that would be a given.
Okay, I'm gonna
Otherwise,
see if I
we
can
wouldn't
connect
know
to
when
them.
to be able to send out our craft.
Yeah. This is strange.
Indeed, it is.
Might be worth looking into. This is a little interesting.
Alright,
Man. Weather's the weather, pretty much. I don't think there's much we can do about it.
Look, the snow's melting.
This is
Oh.
fucking weird.
I suppose we'll have to monitor it.
That's
If it
what I'm
gets
gonna
to a
do right
concerning
now.
level of heating. If it gets to a concerning level of heating, we'll need to act.
Go up. See what's up.
Yeah, snow's melting.
From
Oh,
one of
it's
the
getting-
numbers,
It's getting hotter here. Damn.
there's chance,
like
yeah,
summer is
chance
here,
the planet
boys.
could just be simply warming back up.
I don't even know if it
Took
is
a
the
long while
summer.
to do that.
Do we
If
have
this
seasons
is
on
the
fucking
first time
planet?
I've seen this planet summer,
Usually no.
then that's a little concerning that it lasts like
I was
years.
gonna say since the fucking frozen ice age.
Or the winter lasts
meltdown,
years.
Too.
Yeah,
I know, right,
over a
Dex? The
decade
fucking-
worth of
Oh.
winter.
Oh, get us some good info.
I'm getting
Okay.
something.
Huh?
There's electronic interference. Possible
This is not
terraforming
good.
tech.
Well,
Oh.
let's not
Blowing
jump to
that here
conclusions.
now?
It could be it could be friendly terraforming tech.
Trying to
You
fucking
never
It could
know.
be. I'm gonna see if we have any ongoing projects like that.
Also,
Yeah,
it could
so
be
are
in
they
our
trying to
electrical
Maybe send a
unage-
storm
probe
get
to
those
look at it.
things.
Hold on, wait.
And the
so
pros
Sega,
picking.
You're suggesting that we're trying to un-ice age meltdown 2.0 our fucking planet.
I mean, that could work.
I mean, that's the only
making
thing I
this
could
bro,
we
I'd
can
like
really
more
more
get.
livable. Yeah, making this plan more
Oh.
livable would be a pretty good
I'm sure the
thing to do.
troops. I'm sure the troops would agree. Less frigid.
That's-
Iffy.
Alright, it is friendly. There are some projects to melt the ice.
Well, what do you
This
know?
is finally starting to pay off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember
Well,
at one
here's
point
to a
when we were
new
going
here's to a
over
new
the
version of
Rishi project,
less.
I suggested terraforming this place next as a joke. I didn't think we'd actually be able to do.
Yeah. I suppose here's to a new new Boreas, I suppose, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. Looks like by the end of the month we'll see
Inflatable
green.
pools and swim trunk.
There'll be some green.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
At least here.
Alright, well maybe it just
Have a
won't
little
be so
faint
hellish.
snow.
You never know.
Wait, if it gets warmer here, wouldn't snow not be able to be here?
Yeah.
Well,
What would we call him after that?
True.
We'll just call it
Water.
slush.
Well, water.
Actually, no water.
We'll call you Slushy.
Never call me that.
I mean,
I'll rip
hey.
your fucking legs off.
I mean, hey, it's about as good as when we used to call him Snowball.
Here comes the fog.
Rolling in.
Yep.
Well,
and
well,
there's
that's
the
fantastic.
humidity.
We lose. We get rid of the constant blizzards, and now we have to deal with constant fog.
Oh well, it won't be constant. If we're melting all the snow, it'll eventually dissipate.
Yep.
And we're not melting the whole planet, just certain areas.
So how are we doing this? We got a giant magnifying glass in the sky or something?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Giant magnifying glass in the sky. Who would be dumb enough to think of something like that?
Danik.
Boss.
Yeah, probably.
That reminds
I don't
me, I
know
should
who that
go.
is.
Oh yeah, he was, I think you're living in his room. No, they're thermal radiators. That's what they're using.
It's kind of genius. Must take a lot of energy, though, to warm an entire area of the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we were able to turn a shallow rock green, so I guess
True.
anything's possible at this point.
Wait. I think it literally is a giant magnifying glass.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, that's the best way to do it.
And it absorbs sunlight,
But like
aligns into a cone, and releases a stream of high-intensity heat.
That is literally a fucking...
It's a giant magnifying glass in the atmosphere.
I knew I was smarter than I was giving myself credit for.
Oh.
Well, I guess
Look,
when you're right,
yes.
you're right.
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
I know, lucky guess.
Oh,
So, all the fog's starting to clear up at least.
that's probably.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh shit! There's the magnifying glass.
That's-
I think they
it
might have
might-
concentrated a little too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'll
do
admit,
that.
it was a beautiful spectacle, though.
Swear to God, for a minute, Clark, I thought you were gonna push that fucking B1 into the fire.
I would be
For a
lying if I
minute,
said I
was
didn't consider.
Yeah, to be honest.
Ow.
Okay.
Okay, are you sure that's friendly?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
going inside.
Shit.
I
Oh,
mean,
they're
if it
killing-
wasn't
they
friendly,
killed
we'd
someone.
probably all be incinerated by now.
Watch out! We should probably comms this
Melting,
in.
Quite literally.
Someone comms this in.
Okay, I think we're melting the snow a little too much here.
Yeah, there's quite literal fire all over the base now.
Ah, kinds worthy. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, take a look at the droids, man. They melted a little. Oh, I think we're losing people to the
Someone just fucking
fire.
Oh, someone just fucking burnt to a crisp.
Shit.
We're losing troops to the fire.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's just passed out. Just get him to medbay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you let fire kill him, that's his problem.
True. Well, he didn't have an
It's his
extinguisher.
problem if he can't control a
Can
fucking
someone pick him
fire.
up, please?
Yeah.
No, I carry him.
All right.
Yeah, let's not
What's
carry him.
your
he's
friend
strong.
You
or
want to
something?
carry him? Let you carry him then.
Get him to medbay.
Medbay's this way, right? Pretty sure.
Yeah, I believe it
I
should
don't
be
know where
that way.
anything is in this fog.
Don't want to leave that lying around.
Hey, can someone open this for me? So I don't just fucking
Sure,
keep hitting this guy?
Here. Alright.
Hi. I'd like to check the
There's an,
patient in. He's
There's an alarming
Or
amount
a
of
little
pools
bit
of
of-
blood.
It's just fine. It's probably just some
That's
miscolored
fine.
dirt.
Yeah, even if
You're
it is blood,
just
you know,
seeing
blood grows
dirt.
back.
Hey,
Honestly, I do think most of this is just dirt, though. Been so long since we've
What's that?
seen dirt on this planet that we might have forgotten what it looks like.
alright, let's step inside. I need to talk to you guys for a second.
Yeah, step out of the constant fog.
Yeah, assuming we don't get lasered inside.
That
No,
is
we're coming
rough.
back in.